What's cracking, y'all? You are now watching Boo TV. Appreciate you for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and let's get into the topic for today. What's cracking, everybody? Back with some Michael Jeffrey Jordan content from the YouTube channel Ripple. Great channel for basketball highlights. And lately, I've noticed they've been going back and doing like old school 80s, 90s, digging up highlights and putting it together for players. So I think that's really cool. I love it. Probably one of the best out there. I think the best YouTube channel for basketball clips is probably Maximilian 711. Ain't no probably, it is Maximilian 711. But Ripple's good too. They've been on a come up for a while now, well over a year. So Mike, in my opinion, the GOAT, greatest player of all time, dropped 49, 5-5 on the LA Clippers in 1997-1998 season. I love going back and watching all these old school highlights, seeing how the greats that paved the way for the players that we have today used to go about their business and do their work, how skilled they were. The NBA has all this damn video footage, vaults of it, but they won't release the tapes. They won't release the footage of all those old school players. I hate it because the amount of content that's available on the widespread platforms like YouTube, for some of these players you barely find anything, but the NBA has all that stuff. Let's get into it.
Jordan is fouled. The basket will count. Jordan makes. Barry fouls. It's 9-6 LA. Defensive end, which has really been a problem for him, giving up 109 points a game.
3 complete rejections already. Now, this is a tough play for the Pistons, right? Who just sort of bailed out and said, I don't want to be here. They're going to duplicate that. They're going to have to win the rest of the games. They've already lost the open. That's what keys fast breaks. Forcing the other. Oh, what a
pass.
What a kind of a delayed pick and roll. That's 11 for Longley, and Bill faces angry now themselves in the Clippers right now. Jordan
And rhythm.
He says he sees too much daylight for Michael Jordan. Working off picks, very nice. You cannot let Michael Jordan get this sort of step into a shot.
He's really working the referees. Jordan one-on-one against Murray.
Too easy. I thought he was going to come back and spin, but he just went with it.
Well, it can't be a charge if the defender is inside that dotted line. He's outside the line, apparently. But it's held by Taylor.
Jordan. The unstoppable 63-60.
Oh, I like that route. I'm going to steal that.
Not a bad idea. He's pretty good, Andrew. He's got it right now.
I would think so. Nice pass.
The rule from Jordan for 2.
Give it to Jordan. Get out of his way, please.
Jordan to the basket. With authority.
Man.
84-83. Clippers by 1.
Now remember, this is the 97-98 season. This is last season as a Bull. Look how much quicker he is than everybody else. Look at that first step. Look how spry he looks. Man, that guy had many good years left.
4 minutes to go to gain the lead.
Look at the difference in the way the Clippers defended that pick and roll attempt there, as opposed to when we had Jordan earlier. He just spins right out of that play. Jordan's so tough.
Height for 3.
Not even terrible. Jordan in front. The Piatkowski-Jordan matchup in the early part of the quarter had gone for Eric Piatkowski. He shot the air ball. Jordan just kept running out. No stopping that. That brings the crowd to their feet, and the Bulls finally back on top.
Jordan and Barry.
He's saying, get out. I don't need a pick here.
So graceful. Poetic.
Shot clock's down to 10. Jordan working hard to get the ball. This ball's going up, folks. Brett can't play him a whole
Count it. Count it.
Looking to get Jordan isolated on the weak side there.
It's Michael Jordan time.
That was a heavy drift baseline.
33 for Jordan. Timeout for LA. Still time to go. 33 seconds remain in the game. The Clippers, the best three-point shooting team in the NBA, trail by 3, and they have the ball.
Make him waste some energy.
Clippers by 2 inside the minute-and-a-half mark. Two coaches going to that left hand again. Jordan hadn't scored in the overtime till now. A tie game. 36 for Michael left.
A lot of time.
Oh yeah, this is far from over, especially with this guy in the building. Oh, that's it and a half. 2 to tie, 3 to win.
Look how he snapped back on defense.
Murray comes to help. Jordan goes the other way. Murray fouls him with 16 seconds to go. Free throws for Jordan.
I don't think you try to miss it in public. I think it's too early for that.
Well, you don't miss it on purpose, no. Jordan's free throws. He's no good. He gets
He knew it was off. He knew it was off.
13 seconds to go. Jordan to the hole. Well, he's going.
Scoop, finger roll.
9 seconds to go. Timeout LA. The question is, did Jordan miss that on purpose?
He can't get a rebound.
Because now it would be Maurice Taylor's job to step in front of him.
Maurice Taylor, he was in there pushing with Rodman. Maurice Taylor probably never been in that slot before. He's always been the big rebounder. And then here's the finish right here. Right hand, so dominant, just over Keith Kloss and the rest of the Clippers. A second look here. Brent not able to keep shuffling his feet to keep Jordan in front. And Jordan ties the game now.
Rodman a long range.
Oh, he's gonna shoot that. I knew it. I knew it.
Jordan gives the Bulls the lead. 104-102. They scored the last 6.
I think he's got faith in Michael Jordan. Oh, give it back to him. Leave him wide open there.
Watch out.
Left hand. Left hand.
8 in a row for the Bulls. And the answer to the question, is Michael Jordan tired? Is no.
The pump fake on the poor rotation by the Clippers. Jordan had given it up. And you're going to give a foul there. You got to not let him get to the basket for the three. Still dribbled it out of bounds.
3 minutes to go in the second overtime. Jordan on Taylor.
Automatic, baby.
He's just too good, Ralph. He's just too good.
And that is 11 unanswered points for the Chicago Bulls. Fans want to have him give it to Michael for 50, and Michael could care less. He got what he came after, and that was the win.
Man, they don't give a damn about stats.
It's over, ladies and gentlemen. A heartbreaking loss for Bill Fitch's Los Angeles Clipper Club. Despite outstanding performances from Lamont Murray, Maurice Taylor, Brent Berry, Lorenzen Wright, it was not to be.
Notice what year, because I always like watching these. Well, I love watching all these highlights, but I always notice how the players all go through the same tunnel. What year did the NBA change that? And when they're like, all right, we need separate tunnels for separate teams to avoid altercations. You know, things might get heated during the game, at the end of the game, so we want to make sure we separate these guys to go their opposite way to their locker room. What year did the NBA crack down on that? I always find it fascinating to watch this old footage and see everybody going through the same tunnel. Mike was unstoppable. This was his last season as a Bull, man. Mike had... I wish all those politics weren't involved. I wish Phil could have stayed. I wish they could have ran it again, tried to four-peat. I wish. This is a guy in the Chicago Bulls and Mike. They had 2 opportunities to four-peat. 2. Most teams say they don't even have a chance to go back-to-back, let alone three-peat. But he's had 2 opportunities to four-peat and retired after each third championship. That's crazy to think about. Crazy, man. In an alternate universe, things happen differently in Mike's life. You know, the tragic death of his father doesn't happen. And who knows how things could have shook out. I always think about these kinds of things like, man, somewhere, somewhere else, things shake out differently. You can say that for a lot of players, but I always find Mike's story fascinating. What players might have stayed had Mike not left? What players would have left? What does the Bulls team look like? It's crazy. Supremely skilled, supremely talented, an assassin, a marksman, a tactician, Michael Jordan. Let me know what you think about it. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified. Catch you in the next one. We out, baby.